Alright, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Tuesday, April 4th, 2018. I didn't trade the morning session because I didn't like the way it was setting up. But I do like the afternoon session and the way it is setting up and holding. Well, knock on wood, it's holding at pivot at this point. And we could possibly have lower lows into the afternoon session after yesterday, or a continuation of the down move from yesterday on Monday. That's what I'm playing right now. I'm playing lower lows. I'm actually hunting for the Gann 90-degree angle, which is at 62.10 today in the afternoon. That's the ultimate goal, right around there. But I have got my profit target sitting at 62.14. Now obviously I'll adjust this. My opening trade was a loss of -10. I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but it did trade off of the pivot, and I'm trying to the volume is telling me that there's some interest to send the market lower right now. We'll see. I'm going to pause here until I see something work, either knock us out or run down here. The 1p profit target, by the way, today from entry at 63.55 is be 63.31. So that's initial target. I'm looking for it to come down here. All right, the market's trying to sell off here. Hopefully we can bust through this line. I put it on the charts because I figured it was an important point that we need to get through right now. This is the Gann signal coming across on the downside that would change it around and make it a long. So if we can break through around this area, then we could open the floodgates. So if we look right now, 63.31 is 1p. Guys, I do the same thing every time I'm in a trade. 63.31, then I see where the 3p target is, 62.84. And then I fill in the 2p, 63.08. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Looking for us to bust through this level right here and then go make some new lows, run down for the rest of the afternoon. The reason I think that we might run the afternoon is it's taken an awful long time to go up today. And it's really went up. You look at the market today, let's use the 15-minute chart. You can see that, I mean, it's made a move and it's been going up, but it's really struggled to make this move all the way up today. I mean, obviously I could be wrong just as easily as I can be right, but on a longer term time frame, what you notice is there's a Gann signal setting up to the short side right now. And the path of least resistance is always to follow the market that went and what it just done, meaning this was yesterday. Here we are up through here. And the path of least resistance is to continue to make a move down and make new lows. So a continuation pattern is what I'm looking at. So this was yesterday, right? And here we are playing it today, and we're looking for it to come down lower, make a lower low. And that would be like a day chart. if you look at where the market could possibly fall, I mean, the market could go wherever it wants to go. And I'm looking for an afternoon fall, basically. And it can go anywhere between here and, we'll have to close out the trade no later than, I believe it's 3:10 Central Standard Time. So roughly about 4 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock Chicago time. So there's still a couple hours available here for the market to fall if it wants to fall. And I like the idea how hard it fought up. It fought up pretty much all afternoon. And what I really like, if you're looking back, is at 10 o'clock we see this right here. And I put a mark in the charts that I think that I would have been short from, 64, and it just barely ran that 64 out right here. And now we're looking at this movement right here, where we can find the market that I don't know, hopefully the last half hour of the open outcry here in the US will drive prices lower, get back down to where the market was. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pause here until we either hit 31 or get knocked out here. We might hit 31 quickly here. Now, hold on. So here's the level that I was thinking that we might show some resistance here, some support. I need to change things in color scheme. I'm moving off 5P target now, 62.37. Again, 45-degree angle is 62.49. So it's kind of what I'll be looking at, 62.49 within that 62.50, 62.37 range if we get there. You can see me debating between 53 and 54. Basically, I don't want to be run out by one tick. Looking at this 52 level, ideally I'd want to be at 55. So I might as well be at break even on the trade. I don't like being on 5s because it goes to 4, it goes to 5. So might as well just take a tick there. I don't want to lose on this trade either. Either it wants to break down or not. We'll just have to see. It might run out and then break down too, though. Have the right idea but be wrong on time. Happens an awful lot in trading. I mean, you're looking at the 15-minute chart right now. We've got what we need to see. Got a lower low underneath these 3 bars, so if it wants to come down, now's the time. Looks like it needs to stay under roughly 45 to 48. Alright, so if we hit 62.49, what is that? 63.55 minus 62.49. It's 106 on first trade, less 10. That's not a bad first trade. Alright. Alright, GAN 45 degree angle is 62.49. I'm moving to that. Notice I'm adjusting the profit target because of time. We're at 1 o'clock. I've got roughly 2 hours to make this target. And obviously I'm expecting some movement between here being 1 o'clock. Is it 1 yet? No, it's 12:58. So we're going to have some form of movement in here between 1 to 1:30. Hopefully that movement will take it back down. I could just easily be wrong and it could go up for the rest of the session too. %, retracement could bring the market all the way back to 6,400. So better part of discretion, better part of Valor's discretion. You can see it made it up to 38.2% line and then sold off of that. So what I'm hoping obviously is we hold this 38.2% line and we run back down and we make an extension lower. So So 62.46, that's right on the GAN angle of 62.49. That's easily doable if it wants to go there. In the last couple hours of trading, we could easily see that. So that's the goal right now, is to roughly hit the 62.46 line. At minimum, hit 62.77 again and protect. So that's my overall trade thing I'm thinking right now. So path of least resistance, always follow the path of least resistance, right? So your path of least resistance is still down, even though that and this is trying to hold it. So look at this right now, trying to hold that, trying to hold that. So we're looking at a movement, basically a movement roughly that there's plenty of opportunity back, probably down to $60 a barrel. Somewhere between 60 to 61. It's probably where the market could easily retrace back to. Not today maybe, but maybe throughout the rest of this week though. Alright, so let's pause here and see what happens. Either run us out or we hit our 1p profit target. All right, we're closing in hopefully on that 31 now. Go make those new lows that I think that we can do. Market sell off here at the last part of the session. Go back, seek. Water seeks its own level, right? Right now, the table of the water, in my humble opinion, is down there below the $63 level. Think of this as a crest of a wave, right? We went down considerably. Let's erase that. So yesterday we went down. This is yesterday, and then we did this today, right about like here to 38.2%, and now that wave cresting. So this was the initial impact of the wave coming. This was it reaching back up with the wave itself, right? So you can look at this long term. Maybe you can look at it as a 1, 2, and a 3, or you can think of it as a 0, 1, and a 2, and then we're going down to the next part of this crest of the wave. So I'm hoping that we can run quickly, especially between 115 to 130. We see some really good downside pressure here and not upside pressure. We'll protect 52. We're going to use 49 plus 3. And the reason I'm doing this is that we're in the last 15 minutes of the open outcry. I'm hoping the market is weaker than stronger into the last 15 minutes, and we go down and revisit the low of session, which is around 86. It looks like 62.86. But then we don't even look at it. It goes straight through it like a knife through hot butter, or butter through hot knife, or whatever. Guess it's a knife through hot butter. By the way, I'm looking at my my Top Step Trader S2, and they had changed, which I'll make an update to on my video. I'm looking for the email that says, and obviously I've missed it. What I'm getting at is it's now the 30,000 is a 2K profit target, not a 1,500. It used to be 1-to-1. Now they switched that. Now they're going to make me get my casino math out again. It was the only one at Top Step Trader that you had I guess, a blackjack chance of hitting. So they've taken that away too now. I don't really particularly care for that. But once again, they've got the gold. They make the rules. So now you have to go 2,000 for a 1.5K stop loss. So they're pissing around with the rules again. They shouldn't, but they did. So if I have anything to say about it, I'll try to see them get that back to where it was before. I think that's just, honestly, I think that they shouldn't. I don't think that should make a difference. All my winning days that could have easily reached 2,000. Just a matter of allowing the profit to run a little bit more instead of the 1,500 level. But what it's going to do, most likely, is stop that 5-day hitting it on the combine, which I hit it in 5 days in the combine. I'm hoping, God, I hope I don't have to go back into it again. Hope it doesn't make a difference anymore. We're not falling quick enough yet. Sure like to see it fall quicker. To it, not through it yet. Well, we might as well make today a winning day. Oh well. I don't like the way it's retracing there at the last part of the session. I hate to be right and wrong all at the same time. It didn't reach 1p, so I'm not going to worry about it. Today was a bonus trading day anyway. Tomorrow is inventory, so I will be trading the inventories tomorrow. this market could just as easily run back to pivot point as go down right now. So I don't like the idea that I don't know, it could do anything at once. It's the market. But I certainly don't don't second guess yourself. Allow yourself the opportunity to take on the market. I didn't want to take a little loss on today. We'll trade for tomorrow. So hey, a whole net out $9. So day one, I funded as a positive of $9 net equity. I think it'll probably come down a little bit underneath that though after the commission costs kick in. $11. Fees and commission on 2 trades, $11. That might be overstated. Hold on. Divided by 2, $5.50. Now, I think that I might make, I think it was $5.04 unless they changed that around too. I've got to find out that as well. This is what I'm afraid of right here, is that the market's not going to pay. It's not going to play fair. So I'm glad I got out now and got a little bit of a gain. And wait for tomorrow, the inventory day. Tomorrow's inventories. If we pull up our handy dandy Forex factory, we look at the calendar. And there it is, sitting there at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, CST. That's the trade that I'm looking for. So that was what I wanted to be day one. So it's okay. I wish I would have caught Monday. That sure would have been a nice 1K into the accounts. What I look at right now, wasn't able to trade that day. But today just didn't like the morning session. It didn't look tradable. But tomorrow is inventories. So hopefully we'll catch something tomorrow. Alright, that's going to do it for me today. It's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video I put together. Bye for now.